Hey guys, this is RJ Epic here. I'm so pissed off right now. If you can't tell, I'm about to scream, but I'm taking deep breaths, and I'm just gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna do this completely different from my regular format because I just recorded this goddamn video, but my phone fucked up, and it wouldn't. I pressed stop for the video to stop, and it just froze up. And it didn't save my video because I had to restart my phone because it wouldn't respond, and it got rid of my video. So I'm really pissed right now because I'm not spending another 27 minutes and 11 seconds to do this video because that's how long it took to do it the last take. And I talked about some good stuff there and had good messages and told you guys a lot of things. But I'm not doing this video again like that because I've waited so long to do this video, to find time to do this video, to get inspired to do this video. So I am not doing it again. I'm changing it up, and I'm basically gonna just list off what happened and in what order these books were. And by the way, if you don't know well, I didn't even say what this was, but this is ranked episode 40. This is ranked episode 43. This is ranked episode 43. I can't even talk right now. It's not even because I'm pissed off. I just can't talk in general. Yeah. I mean, you guys can already probably tell a little bit what happened. I think you guys know what my number one is. I'm not even going to show you guys all the books this time. If you don't know what ranked this is, where I go through I might show you guys the books as I quickly talk about them. This is where I go through all the comics from latest or hauls in this case, and I record them from least favorite to my favorite. So there were 16 comics in this one. There was Mighty Thor number 701, Captain America 695, Moon Knight 188, Spider-Man issues number 20, 21, and 234, Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider issue number 7. By the way, if the audio sounds different, it's because I have my microphone plugged into my phone. I have my headset plugged in. I didn't in the last take, but I decided I'd try something new with this take since I don't care anymore. Spectacular Spider-Man issues number 4 through 6. Luke Cage 4, 5, and 166. Venom 154. Jean Grey 6 and 7. Prowler 5 and 6. All-Star Batman issues number 11, 14. Punisher issue number 218. Betty and Veronica meet Harley and Ivy meet Betty and Veronica issue number 2. Civil War Confession, Youngblood, and Dark Fane. And actually, I literally just listed those to you in the backwards order of how I ranked them. So we're just gonna go through it quickly again. So yeah, my least favorite was Dark Fane. I was just a bit disappointed in it. That's all I'm going to say about it. Bit disappointed. It dragged a little bit, but it was just setting everything up. So I still have hope in it. Should hopefully still be good. My number 15 / second favorite was Youngblood. Number 4, which is actually it was my favorite it was my favorite issue of the series so far. I actually quite enjoyed it. I'm dropping the series at issue number 7 though, unless it picks up. My shop's not getting in 8 onwards, so yeah, unless I decide to pick it up again. Then my 14 was Civil War Confession, blah blah blah. I'm not talking about that one again. Harley and Ivy meet Betty Veronica was my number 13. I liked issue 2 better than the first issue. Really enjoyed the interactions of the characters and the party setting and the whole role reversal at the end. Series is starting to kick into high gear, and I enjoyed. My number 12 was Punisher. I was a bit disappointed in it. Don't really like the War Machine armor. Don't really like the art in the most. There were some brilliant moments, but so far, at least just with this first issue and setting everything up, Rosenberg didn't do the best job. I also was distracted a lot with reading this comic, so I really should have gone back to read it before I did this ranked, but I just didn't feel that inspired to, so I didn't. Also, Batman was my number 11. Great end to the series. A bit disappointed in 1 or 2 of the issues, but it was still really good. Prowler, last 2 issues, really awesome. That's all I'm going to say. Jean Grey, issues number 6 and 7. Like that it's a team-up book. Really enjoyed it. Even number 7, unlike most people, I enjoyed, and I liked the dynamic of the ghost adult Jean Grey and young Jean Grey. Good stuff. Venom 154 was my number 8. Really enjoyed this issue and the relationship between Eddie and the symbiote, and that this was from the symbiote's point of view. Really liked the end of the story, which I didn't mention before, actually. So good I got that in there, I guess. But yeah, really nice to see it from the symbiote's point of view, and I don't know why I wasn't reading Venom before. Luke Cage, was my number 7. And I just took Luke Cage off my pull list again because it's ended in February with the number 170, and I also talked about all the comics I'm taking off my pull list and add to my pull list. I've added Captain America, Moon Knight, and Falcon, and Darth Vader back on my pull list. I'm about to add Mighty Thor when I go back tomorrow because I forgot to add that with the other ones I just added. I'm taking Iceman off my pull because it's ended in March, and I think America's ended in February, but it looks a bit of issue number 12, although it hasn't been officially announced yet because Captain America's taking a month off, but I doubt that's happening with America. It's probably is ending, but apparently Captain Marvel isn't having an issue in March, but she's not canceled yet. But a lot of series have been canceled lately. Generation X, for example, and Iceman, and it looks like America is too. So I'm gonna take that off my poll. What else did I take off my poll? I thought I took something else off my poll, but I don't even know. But yeah. Also added Dark Knight back on Dark Knight's Metal back on my poll. Just yeah. Although I'll probably take it back off tomorrow because it doesn't need to be on it. Whatever. Spectacular Spider-Man was my number 6. Great solo issue to read. Second part of the two-part Death story. Really good. Love the artist, Lonnie. I meant to talk about that before. Like the art in the series. I've read up to number 10 now, and I'm still 2 issues behind now because 11 12 are out. But really enjoying Ben Reilly. It's back in my top 10, I think. Really love the series and love Ben Reilly. My number 4 is Spider-Man. Bendis kicking the high gear again. I really enjoyed it. I predicted that it was Miles' uncle as Iron Spider, and it was. Spoiler alert. Whoopsie. I was a tad bit disappointed in that issue, but whatever. Really good. Liked 20 and 21 a lot, but yeah. I'm just doing this quickly. I'm sorry. I want to get this done before it hits 10 minutes. My number 3 was Moon Knight 188. Really enjoyed that one. My first Moon Knight comic was a great read. It was really dark, but really loved it. Moon Knight wasn't even in the issue whatsoever. It was between a psychiatrist who had treated Moon Knight before and the guy who's now Sun God, or whatever his name is, Sun King or Sun God, whatever. Really enjoyed that character development, and I've read 189 also. So far, Moon Knight's a great series. Why I added it to my poll list. Then my number 2, which will reveal my number 1, which you guys already know because I spoiled it in the beginning. My number 2 is Captain America number 695. Really enjoyed it. Had a lot of hope. Represented hope for the future and for the world and for Captain America as the character after some dark times. It was just a really nice, hopeful, lighter, and well, kind of light. Well, no, it was light in spirit and heart. And yeah, at the beginning it was a tiny bit slow, but wow, this is good. And the Wade and Samney combination, I guess, can just never do wrong. I haven't read the Daredevil run, but like I said in the first take of this, their Black Widow run is one of my favorite series I've ever read. And actually, Samney had a lot to do with that, because he even told a story. He actually at least subliminally wrote, if not he wrote a little bit in general of the Black Widow series. And my number 1, of course, was the Mighty Thor issue number 701. I was talking about how good the series is. It's going on my poll. One of the best series out there right now. If you're not reading it, you should be. Really good stuff. Definitely the Mighty Thor Part 2. She wasn't even in this issue, but it focused on War Thor and Mangog's battle, and Mangog kind of had the upper hand generally, but War Thor had some good shots in there, and it all ended up with Malekith showing up and kind of ruining everything, and ruining War Thor's chances, possibly killing him. He's at least clinging to life, if not dead. The War Thor hammer, the Ultimate Universe Mjolnir got destroyed. I didn't talk about that. Full Stag's back to being Full Stag now because of that, and he was flung off a cliff/edge, and Malekith told Mangog where to find Asgardia, the new Asgard, and so Mangog's on his way to destroy and kill some gods in Asgard yet again. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to end it now. Please hit like, subscribe, comment, even share if you like to. I'm going to be a little over 10 minutes. And anyway, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Sorry for not being enthused or anything, but this is what happens when my phone fucks me over and I lose my good take of this video. So anyway, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. And I swear my phone does it again. I'm just giving up. And this video isn't happening tonight, if not in general. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and peace out. Bye.